Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Casey and this is the start of a new series. I am going to be playing Town to City, a game that is in early access right now, but has been absolutely incredible. You start from nothing and build up your little town, unlocking new buildings and new types of townsfolk. So let's go ahead and start a new game.
Life used to be nice here, but nowadays it's so crowded. Smoggy streets, noisy factories, the smell of sewage on the air. What if you could do it your way? How would you design your perfect place? From bakery to park to cozy home and everything in between.
So
Let's
cute.
leave to start a new community. Somewhere green, somewhere nice. Others will surely follow when they hear of it. Well, you'll have to roll up your sleeves first, but with a bit of effort and an eye for planning, you'll soon develop this spot of land from countryside to town. And from town to city.
Oh, Town to City. All right. I am so excited about this game. As I said, it is an early access game. So purchasing this game will directly help the developers continue to push more updates in anticipation for the full release of the game. Have a full roadmap, so you are able to go to their Steam page and check that out. Let's get into this. Let's start our town. So what I like to do is pick a path first. My favorite is typically this brick. We also have the plaza one, we have sand, and we have dirt. So I think I'm gonna go with brick. It's my typical one. And get some roads just started. It's connected up to the train station. That was not straight. Let's try that again. Perfect. We have some of our first people coming in now. Need to get our first little neighborhood started. I think it would be cool to do it around here. So let's get a second road starting here. Okay, so let's figure out where we want our first little neighborhood to be. I'm thinking we do like maybe a U of houses here. I'm going to do a line down here, I'm thinking. Put some here. Honestly, this could be cool to do like a big plaza area now that I'm looking at it. Okay, maybe we do that. Okay, so those are all of our houses. I think that's a good start. Now we are going to need to get some roads. This thing about Town to City, we can just move all these houses when we want to. I'm going to add in some little walkways for everyone real quick. So we got two families here, and I was thinking of doing our marketplace in the middle because, you know, our residents need food. So we go over to our commerce buildings here, and we have our poultry stand and I think a cheese stand. So let's get these placed. Yeah, cheese stand. So I was thinking of using the dirt, and we could do a path through the center here. We have like a little bump out kind of like this for our little market area. So people from both sides can come in, and maybe let's even put a small path here. So it's kind of like a central park almost. We have that all set up. They do need employees, but they're not going to be active until we get a warehouse going. So we go to our special buildings and we have a small warehouse here. Let's place this right across from market. And also, let's get a research building down so we can start accumulating some research points. Perfect. So the warehouse transports goods from our train station over to the buildings that need it. So we currently need 2 employees to supply the products to the stalls. And now all of our townsfolk are happy. They have food and they're taken care of. We have 2 more families who would like to move in, and we got plenty of houses. So let's move these people in. Now, we need to add some people to our research center so we can start gaining some points. We get 60 points per worker here. Now, games popped up to tell us we have research points now, and we get new things with our research points. So let's unlock our fish stall, and then at 75 points, we can either do our fruit stall or our vegetable stall. We can also start to decorate buildings around then, flowers, plants, decorations, and then trees and bushes as well. So lots of things that we can upgrade and get, and I'm super excited. So we have another stall. Let's get this guy all built. We're just gonna have to hope everything fits. Okay. Oh, 3 more families. Okay. Good thing we got tons of houses. So now you can see we need some more people working because the demand has gone up. So I can press control on my keyboard and click where they need more workers, and it just adds them, which is super nice for me. Okay. Oh. Okay. I know we need more stalls, but building decoration is a lot of fun. One of my favorite things, I love decorating the buildings. Love it. Particularly, I like hanging the lights on the buildings. But since we are here, let's do a bit of decorating. Let's add a well to our town. I always feel that is useful. So we got a well in the center of the town. Okay, let's add some streetlights to all of the houses. Just lanterns, I guess. Okay, and now we just need to get them on the buildings as well. Let's put one there and there. All right. Now I'm thinking of getting some fences around here. So let's start here. We'll give some fences, and then I have to stop and restart for each section, but that's okay. And then I think we'll put some trees in here too. Let's put some trees. Ooh, I can research some new items. Okay, can I just place some trees first? All right, so we can get our fruit stall and veggie stall or some extra flower and plant decor. I think let's go for our fruit stall. I remember that one is a little bigger than all the other stalls. Yes, by quite a bit. Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna take up this whole spot, I think. And then we're gonna have to squish 2 together, I believe. But that's okay. We can decorate with some chairs or some benches and everything. Well, let's move some more families in so we get some extra workers. Perfect. I think I want to get some street lights along the path for everyone. Definitely right here at the entrance on both sides. And then I think I'll do it along the main road here. So we got some light going on around this little area, and we have lots more families who are coming in. Let's add more workers. Oh, we can get our final stall, our vegetable stall. Awesome. Let's reorganize this area now so we can figure out. This family desires a house surrounded by lots of trees. So yeah, a family with traits has arrived. These traits influence the family's happiness. So that means when we select this family, it'll show you what houses are better for that trait. You will have a max of plus 20%. You can't go above that. So let's put them in this one, and then I can simply add a few more trees, like behind their house, like so. And then they're up to 14%. You can see right here where my cursor is. 14% as where when I placed them, it was 5%. And honestly, having more trees is not a bad idea. So here's another one. Desire a home with food shops nearby. So perfect for all of these houses. 20%, like I said, that's the max. So you can see here, our population has different needs as well. The trait need, their food, home decor, work decor, all of that will contribute to their total happiness. Let's see. So we are out of houses. We need to add a few more houses now. Let's do that. I think we go across the street over here to where the water is. 3 more houses. Perfect for you guys. And then this is another family with traits. This guy desires to be in a home surrounded with flowers. So let's, yes, we can upgrade our town. We will do that right after we decorate this person's house with flowers. Let me get those flower decorations before we do this, because there's a few extras. Perfect. Let's put some yellow flowers. Oh, I don't want them randomized. I said yellow. And then let's get some flower patches. Let's do white one. 14%. I'll take that for now. Okay, let's upgrade our town. So cute. Pretty sure this is French. So cute. Oh. All right, our city has upgraded to stage 2. We have unlocked the apparel need, and we have unlocked the research menu tier 2. I don't even think we've gotten everything from the first tier. Mayor, could I talk to you for a moment? Okay. We're all excited about the potential for our town to grow into a prosperous city. Everything's going swell, though some of the new arrivals are experiencing issues. I suggest building yourself a house first, one with a big mailbox. That way, we'll know how to reach you if we ever have any requests for our little town. All right, now we gotta build myself a house. Let's see. Maybe I should do it over here, like further away from people. I like that. I think this is a good idea. And this is quite a steep drop, so let's put a fence here as well. And then we're gonna have to get a path going over here. All right, perfect, that looks great. Now that's a house fit for a mayor. Amazing, your house looks great. I'm sure the first request will start coming in soon. We're all thrilled to have such an involved mayor in town. Don't worry if it takes a while to address any of our requests. We're patient townfolk. Amazing. So we have a few people who are wanting to move into our town. Let's see what we can do. We have one open house. This person desires to be far away from neighbors. Okay, well, I don't know how well I could do that with, like, maybe I could put a house right here. I already have a new request. What? Okay. Sigh. Hello, Mayor. When I moved here, I didn't realize I would have to survive without my favorite tailor. I fear I'm getting desperately out of fashion. Would you be a dear and build a clothing boutique in our little town? And make sure they sell red clothes, dear. I hear it's the latest trend in the big city. Okay. Lots going on. Before I get to any of the tier 2 things, I do want to finish the tier 1, so getting the trees and bush decor, and then greater range or greater reach for our stalls. So we're gonna hold off on getting anything for that quest until we have finished everything else. Now, for this person who wants to live further away, I'm wondering if a house over here would suffice, or if that's still going to be too close. If it is, we can always try over here, potentially, but that's going to be hard because as the town spreads, I'm going to have more people, so it's not like they're going to be far away from people forever. Oh my gosh, I need that greater range to reach these people, or else they're gonna be sad. Let me add some more people to here, because that'll speed it up a lot. Yeah, that's sped it up quite a bit. Let's just wait a moment. Okay, I let my game run for like less than a minute. I would say like 45 seconds. And now we have our greater reach, which means these 2 buildings are now good. They can be reached by the stalls. So, okay, weird. Apparently this one is further away from neighbors, which means I'm actually gonna scooch this house up here, because why be further away if you don't have to? Okay, so we are almost done with the first tier on our research center. We just need 125 research points to get the trees and bushes decor. So I was thinking, let's add some benches around town. My first thought was definitely in our little market area. I'll scooch this guy over. Let's do the same over here, and on this side. I think that looks really nice. Yay, okay. We got the bushes and tree decor. So that just gives us some different sized trees. That is so cute! With the whole background and everything. Oh, I love that. Desires a house surrounded by decorations from the nature category, but we do not have any houses available. Okay. So I think maybe doing like commercial stuff over here and around this house will be smart. We add some houses up here. So this is what I came up for, a few more house locations. Let's just get some walkways here. Yeah, so that's looking good there. Let's see what we have. Someone who wants to be surrounded by a house, the nature category items, and someone who's surrounded by lights. Okay, well, I have been slacking on my house decorations, so let's take a quick moment and do that. Okay, so as I went through and added lights to everything, I realized I didn't have decorations. So with these little plants, if you hang them on the wall, they become a little planter, or the window, it's a little window box, the little window planters. So I think I'm gonna add a few of them to houses around here as well. Oh, we've accumulated a lot of research points. Yes, we have. Let's pause so we don't lose any points. And let's take a look. So, we have this quest. We need to get the clothing store and set the clothing store color upgrades. So, let's do that. And let's also take a look at everything else we can get with the second tier. So, we got the clothing store and the set clothing store colors. But we can also get a warehouse, which is an upgraded small warehouse. We can get second floor housing, so we can add a second level to our houses. We can get a butcher shop and upgrade that butcher shop to have better meat and everything. We have a fountain of seasons, which is a monument. We have animal decorations. We can also get a shoemaker. We can get an optician. We can get Halloween decorations and terraforming as well, which is a new feature that just came out in the most recent update. Absolutely love it. We will for sure be playing with a lot of it. This is actually my first full campaign town since that terraforming update has come out, so I'm super excited to see how we integrate it into different aspects of the town. And then we have park decoration here as well. So we have lots to work towards in this section. So let's unpause time. We have successfully started this. I think let's put the store right there. We're gonna need to put a little road to it. And while that's building, let's move these people in. We have a 12% for lighting. And then we have a plus 6% for decoration. Okay, let's add a few more decorations. Like let's put some bushes around, some little trees. Let's do some medium trees. I like to layer everything. And then some big trees back here. Yeah, now they're at 20%. So let's head over to our clothing store. Some shops allow you to customize the goods they sell. This is one of them. Click the spot to check it out. So if we come up here to the dice icon, we can then change it. So that was the randomize, and our townsfolk wants it set to red. And let's add some workers. My friends will be jealous of this dress. 1,000 thanks, Mayor. Even those big city folks would be envious of my beautiful garment. You look stunning. Let's go with that. My, Mayor, aren't you handing out compliments today? Awesome, quest complete. We got $125 from that. And we have another request already. Okay, let's take a look. I don't want to play hide and seek. Don't you like it anymore? Of course I do, but there's no pretty flowers. I want to hide in bushes with flowers. What does that have to do with hide and seek? I just wanna. You can set the area in which to complete the request. Click the set quest area. Okay, and we can select it. All right, let's check our research menu. So I think I definitely want to get the warehouse upgrade. I love to sprawl out when I create towns in this game. It's just fun to me. So that'll definitely help. Let's start moving up here a bit more. We'll start like a secondary market section. All right, so we have a butcher. Let's do that. Well, let's plan out roads. So I think that's a good starting point. I think I want to make the second farmer's market area over here. Let's get some buildings. And then I'm honestly thinking, guys, of moving this resident right over here. They can be in a corner all by themselves. They can be over there. Perfect. We need a warehouse to bring stuff over here. Another request. What? No, you... Sigh. Every tree in the neighborhood looks the same. They're all leafy. How about we plant a bunch of pine trees to spruce up our town? Oh, there's too many spruces, you think? No, too many oaks. We need pines. I have some saplings and mulch laying around. Mayor, could you plant 10 pine trees around here? So let's take a moment and work on a secondary neighborhood. I think I want to have it kind of like sprawl around here. Oh, okay. Thank you, game. Let's pause. Let's get a shoemaker. And you know what? Why not? Let's get the Halloween decoration. Spend as much as we can right now. Let's get some extra houses going. All right. Lots of houses made. Let's get some driveways going to them. Let's add some people into these houses. Want light. Okay, let me put some lights on your house. Let's add the lights on all of these houses and some decorations as well. Okay, so I have added more people in here. I have the food stalls all up and going. We just need to add a second apparel shop up here. So let's get the shoemaker up here as well. Over here, kind of at the corner, because I think I might expand over this way and potentially back there. So maybe people will still be able to reach it. So that means everyone is happy. They have all of their needs fulfilled. This person wants some flowers. Let's get some flower bushes around. Those will be really pretty. Awesome, 17%. And we have another request. Okay, help. Last night I was playing in the woods and I saw an old knight's ghost. He was moaning and dragging his sword through the dirt. I swear he did. Please make the ghost go away before he scares everyone. Quest accepted. I got a gravestone from that. What? Okay. All right. let's get one of these requests done before we end the video off. So let's do the smell and sneak area, make a little playground. So we need to plant some flowery bushes and plant some bushes. I'm going to take it one step further and we are going to turn this into a park area. Okay, so that's kind of the entrance for our park. Let's put some dirt down. Perfect. And then the request wants us to add some flower bushes and some regular bushes. So let's add the flower bushes back here. I think I want to stick with the mixed color and I'll pick a secondary color. Let's do yellow. Put in between. Okay, and then we need to add some regular bushes. Let's do that. Okay, so technically we're done that request. Hide and seek smells great now with all these flower bushes. I want to play. I still don't know what that has to do with hide and seek. Some people simply like flowers. Thanks. Okay. Well, let's go back over here. We got a wooden slide that we can add at least. Is there any other park items? No. Okay, that's sad, but we will add to our park because there are more items coming that is park related. So let me just add some trees here. Okay, that is a great little park area. Let's add some employees. Let's add the second floor housing, and we can upgrade houses so they'll be taller now, which is really cool. Okay, I think that is actually a great place to stop. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, for building our little town together. Next time, we are going to get to these next requests. We are hopefully going to upgrade our town, get the rest of the items that are in tier 2, and we're going to see how much bigger it becomes. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.